Now, if you're looking to soak it all in, get one last trip down memory lane, the doors officially close here around 7.
Everyone just holding their breath right here on the upstairs pub. But I want to show you a different scene that's developing on Kirkwood Avenue. Hundreds of IU students anxiously waiting. The last moments just collapsed about 10 minutes ago. I want to show you video from that. Again, this was just about 10 minutes ago. They get saran wrapped and tossed into the back of an ambulance or fire truck. There's about a dozen in here right now. Security footage shows Sanchez throwing the driver into the dumpster.
With this expansion, they'll add 6 more galleries. There's also going to be 5 of these little shops for creatives to perhaps expand their business.
Hard to tell if they're all heading out to California this morning, but we did speak to a few, and you can just kind of feel a buzz in the airport.
Their goal is to get to 25 million steps, many of which will be on one of these new step exercise machines.
Snuck some holy water onto the field, and he wasn't exactly sure if he'd be allowed to do it. This is video of him doing it at Lucas Oil Stadium.
I've been here my whole life. From what I remember, it kind of brought downtown back to life.
New year, big plans ahead for the Circle Center Mall as 2025 ends and now sits empty. This convenience store appeared to be the last shop to pack up early Wednesday evening. A few dozen people walked around the mall, soaking in the nostalgia.
I remember going to the movie theater here once, watching a movie. I had my first date here, and we went to the arcade and stuff, and it was pretty nice.
Developed by Indianapolis-based Simon Properties Group, the mall first opened in 1995. In 2023, Hendricks Commercial Properties, the developers behind the Bottle Works and Ironworks District, announced it was buying the iconic shopping center and pumping in $600 million for renovations. The lofty plans include new open-air spaces, apartments, restaurants, and shops.
I'm really glad to see what the renovation is going to be and then, what it brings to the community, So I'm just happy to see it,
A bartender at a nearby restaurant isn't worried about a dip in foot traffic brought on by the mall closing. She says other developments going on in the area mark a new era for the city.
They've built more places for people to live, condos, townhomes, things like that down here. I'm hoping it brings more foot traffic, more big events. We've done, everything from Big Ten to Super Bowl.
Many on New Year's Eve are hopeful that a new mall can build on that momentum.
I'm hoping we can just do even more with this space over here. That would be awesome.
The developers say that the first major phase of renovations will be done sometime in 2029. Reporting downtown, I'm Hernan Gutierrez for WishTV and WishTV.com.
It's wildly frustrating.
For the last 8 years, licensed esthetician Jessie Rice has owned Opal Aesthetics. She's provided services like lash lifts, tinting, and brow lamination that use products containing ammonia thioglycolate.
When we were initially suggested to take these services off of my menu specifically, that was a big hit to my business, and I am a solo esthetician, so this is what I do full time.
She says her ability to provide those services for her clients changed seemingly overnight.
There's not really a rule that's been changed necessarily. It's more of the gray area that we're trying to get down to business and figure out.
Certified educator and licensed cosmetologist Jessica Warricks owns Main Society Salon and Spa. She says her in-house esthetician has decided not to offer services using ammonia thioglycolate, accounting for about 7% of her sales.
As an esthetician and within your 700 hours, you are also being taught that. You are learning that skill, you are learning the ingredients, you are learning that process.
It's a problem that's generated some significant buzz online, with more than 250 beauty professionals joining a Facebook group to talk about this and other problems facing the industry in central Indiana. Warwick says it's been a source of empowerment for her.
Seeing like-minded other individuals really caring about not only just their patrons, but their livelihood and also just their branding, I think speaks volumes.
The two are rallying a group of impacted business owners to the next board meeting for the Indiana Professional Licensing Agency. Both say they want transparency about how and why the changes were made.
We don't want to fight with them. We want to band together, and we want to figure this out for the greater good of our entire industry.
It seems like it, yeah. It's a pretty new ritual that he started doing. He started doing it here in Indianapolis for the Big Ten Conference Championship game back in December. Garrett Ewald is the name of the photographer that's been doing this, and he snuck some holy water onto the field, and he wasn't exactly sure if he'd be allowed to do it. This is video of him doing it at Lucas Oil Stadium. The end zone where he first used the holy water was the same end zone where Ohio State would end up missing a potential game-tying field goal. The longtime photojournalist lives in New York now, so he shoots IU games when the opportunity arises, like a once-in-a-lifetime run to the national championship. His recent habit of bringing holy water is his way of turning tragedy into hope.
Before the Big Ten championship game, Garrett Ewald got an invite to the Mother of the Redeemer Retreat Center from a friend, longtime IU Associate Athletic Director and former football player Harold Morrow. The former farm turned sanctuary sits just west of Bloomington. Holy water from here has built up a reputation.
With people having miraculous cures from the water. And so before we headed off, he handed us I guess it was like a quart of water each.
Both Ewald and Morrow have experienced losing a child or grandchild. The retreat center offers programs to help adults deal with that grief. It's a place that holds a lot of sentimental value for Morrow.
If my mission was to sort of energize him a little bit, I think that's definitely happened because he's very excited and he's taking care of all the logistics in Bloomington to help get the water to me.
It seems as if some IU fans have caught wind of Ewald's gesture. Retreat Center Administrator Bob Schuler says he's noticed more people coming to the property.
We're just a place of peace and prayer for people to come and get away from the world and maybe think about God a little more.
The water comes from this well that was blessed back in the 90s. So the water that comes out of it is holy water. And for decades now, people have made a pilgrimage to the Retreat Center to pump their own water.
There'll be people that get healings. There'll be some people that won't. You know, we don't get to pick that. You know, God picks what he does.
After spending his career behind the camera, Ewald never imagined he'd be on the other side, leading into the biggest game in IU football history.
A little bit weird to be putting myself in the middle of all this, but happy to do it. The Indiana football team is extremely good. I mean, I know that's a lot of this, but it's fun to add a little extra dimension.
The Vatican has never officially credited the Mother of the Redeemer Retreat Center for a possible miracle. So on top of granting blessings and good luck to the team, Ewald hopes that by bringing the holy water to games, he'll also get some recognition for the farm that it comes from. I'm Hernan Gutierrez, Wish TV and WishTV.com. This weekend, 6 state champions will be crowned inside Lucas Oil Stadium. The Indiana High School football state title games take center stage today and tomorrow. Sports Director Anthony Calhoun gets us ready for the action. President Donald Trump says one of the 2 West Virginia National Guard members shot near the White House on Wednesday has died. President Trump gave the update during a Thanksgiving call with U.S. troops yesterday. Good Friday morning. We mentioned it's Black Friday, November 28th. It is a weather alert day. And Tim, what are you doing here? It's a little early for you, wouldn't you say?
You know, holidays, it takes all types.
Says it hit a new fundraising record for the annual Drumstick Dash, raising more than $1 million. More than 15,000 people laced up for the fundraiser and race. Wheeler Mission uses the money to provide meals and care for homeless men, women, and children year-round. Today is Black Friday, and shoppers across the U.S. and here in central Indiana are up early, hunting for the best deals of the year.
Oh, yeah.